You know what I love about this anime? Episodes like this, just the complete loss of hope. As fucked up as this sounds, I actually wanted a few people to die. I mean, it sucks. It hurts my heart. Kadumi was my favorite girl. Totemaru, I mean, of course, he's a dog. Everybody loves the dog. But I just like how this series is actually making you feel like, there's danger and people can actually die. Like, everyone's not going to come through unscathed. And I was waiting for an episode like this to prove me right. Just the fact that Kadumi, she confronted Megane and then just saw her face in the zombie Megane's face. I was like, oh man, she done fucked up. She fucked up real bad. And it's obvious she's going to turn into a zombie. Now, this mention of medicine by Miki, I was like, oh lord, this is like the Rennie rebirth of this anime. Like, everyone's going to get better. They're going to like throw it in the hallway. All the zombies are going to eat it and they're all going to turn back to normal and shit. But with the barricade breaking at the end and with the hallway, unless I'm kind of misunderstanding the layout of the school, like the hallway to get downstairs where the medicine is right by the barricade. So with all those zombies coming, there's no fucking way. Like, all hope is lost. The only person that's going to make it out probably is Yuki. I don't know why I feel that way, but if one person does survive, it's going to be her. They may all die. I don't know. I don't want that to happen now, but I am glad that this anime is upping the ante of the urgency feel, because the very first episode, it made you feel like, wow, it's about this girl who's stuck in her own world surrounded by zombies. And, like in all zombie things, The Walking Dead, other zombie movies that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, there's always, deaths and sad stuff, so I'm glad this is no exception. But it does suck to see Kurumi die, man. I thought it was going to be Miki first for some reason. I don't know why, because Kurumi has always been the fighter. Like, they lost the fighter, so, I mean, that's going to hurt them very, very bad. And just the scene where Risan just took out that knife and started breathing all hard. And in the ending song, there's imagery of like all the girls and their most valuable possessions covered in blood, like Yuki's hat, I think it was Kurumi's shovel, and we see the knife that Risan had. So I wonder what's going to come about with that. But hopefully, maybe Yuki can get the medicine. Maybe a few of them survive, but I highly doubt that everyone's going to come out of this unscathed. I mean, hey, it may just pull like a complete mindfuck and a fuck you to the viewer and everybody die. But the fact that Megane is even down there by the medicine and not up there with all the other zombies, and she seems to be the only zombie down there besides Totemaru. Let me kind of get into a strange theory. Now, earlier in the episode, they kind of confirmed or theorized that the zombies are coming back to school because it's their most active memory. I'm not going to say it's where they want to be the most, because I know I sure wouldn't subconsciously want to go back to school, but I think it's like more of a memory thing, because, I mean, kids, they go to school 5 days out of the week, almost every week. So, of course, they're going to have more memories of school than anything else. So I think it's more along the lines of that. And maybe Megane did read the top secret folder, and like she was like, oh my god, I have to get to the basement, I have to get there. And that's just kind of where her zombie form wandered off to. Now, we do see that she did leave that journal, that message for the girls, as she was being zombified, which is fucking crazy. That's why it got all sloppy around the end. I'm dying to know what that entire message says. I would not be surprised if right before it got to the point, it like cut off. But the dream that Kurumi had when she was turning into a zombie, like her zombie fever dream, let's say, when Megane was at the door knocking and saying, "Let me in, why won't you open up the door? Sensei loves you." Is that hinting this would completely turn the story up, completely upside down? Did they sacrifice Megane? Like, did they see her bitten? Like, was she too slow or something? And they just like threw her out the door just to distract the zombies so they could be safe. If that is the case, that would, I mean, oh my god, that would better explain why Yuki is the way she is, because seeing like Kurumi and Risan throw her out there in front of her face and probably being held back, like saying no, don't throw her out there, blah 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 blah, that would be more likely to drive someone insane. Like I can actually see that now just by the fever dream that she had. You know, it may just be a fever dream. I may be looking too much into it, but how much of a badass, crazy ass twist would that be that they've been thanking Megane for sacrificing herself for saving them and stuff, and when they're the ones that really pushed her out there. And I really would not be surprised if when Yuki gets her memory back, because it does seem like she's going to, because she realizes that the window was broken. And like something else in the episode that when Kurumi came in with a bitten arm, she didn't say like, what happened to you? Did Todamaru do this? She didn't question about where Todamaru was anymore. She just said, let me grab the first aid kit. So it seems like she's coming back to reality. But I would not be surprised if she remembers what Risan and Kurumi did and just, breaks off from them like, fuck you guys. I don't give a damn about you. And we did see Yuki barricade something in the preview. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if that was Yuki, but it did switch to her. So maybe she's like blocking herself off from them because she classifies them as murderers or something like that. And hell, who knows? Maybe the thing that Megane was writing was like, Kurumi, fuck you. Risan, fuck you. Yuki, you tried, dog. At least you tried. I mean, it could be something. I mean, right now, anything can happen. I was not expecting Toromaru to die, but with just the opening and the foreshadowing by Miki's book, I was like, oh my god, next time we see him, he's either going to be dead or a zombie, dog. Rest in peace, Todamaru. Rest in peace, Kurumi. I mean, she's not dead yet. Who knows? They may give medicine to everybody. But right now, it seems like all hope is lost, man. But I cannot wait to see what happens next. So one of the biggest question is Risan going to wait to see if Miki comes back with the medicine, or if she just, offs Kurumi right then and there. Like, maybe she turns into a zombie and she just says, fucking stabs her. Because the bloody knife in the ending just kind of raises too much of a suspicion for me. And what is Miki going to do against all those zombies that just broke through that barricade? Because, like I said, I don't know if I understand the layout of the school too well, but it did seem like the staircase that Kurumi went down to go see Megane in the first place was right by that barricade, or like at least right beyond it. So the fact that the zombies are past the barricade, unless that's like a totally different one, they could have multiple around, I don't know. But Miki is in trouble. Everybody's in trouble right now. But I really hope Yuki snaps out of it before the zombies actually get up to where she is, because if not, I could see her being the direct cause of someone else's death. I mean, we supposedly got Kurumi. It's too late for Todamaru. Miki, she's literally about to run into hell. So who knows what's about to happen there. I'm so hyped, man. And there's only 2 more episodes left. 2 more, and the next episode is called Scar. There are so many things that I could think of that can kind of bring that name about. So what do you think Megane's final message to the girls were when she wrote that letter or whatever before she became zombified? Do you think that Kurumi and Risan actually locked her outside of the door to sacrifice her? Because just that fever dream, I mean, it seemed like the fever dream was kind of picking at her subconscious and like things she was feeling bad about, like seeing Toromaru like that and all the zombies and stuff. So it seemed like it came deep from within her. So just the fact that Megane said that in that fever dream kind of made me think, maybe these girls aren't as innocent as I thought. And maybe that's why Risan is just like, oh my god, not again. I have to kill off another person that I care about. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just the fact that Kurumi did get bitten. But I don't know, man. But tell me what you guys think. This rainy day episode has been so fucking awesome. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Fuck, man. Anyway, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.